he'd run right past me to go in the quick change booth. And then by that time, we had played many games of basketball together. In between rehearsals, everybody stop on the one, stop. Who wants to play basketball? Everybody'd raise their hands. We'd play basketball. So during all of that, you'd see a little bit slightly different side. He was very athletic, very good basketball player, but there we were rubbing up next to each other, and he was kind of a rough, I don't want to say rough player, or dirty player, but he was certainly far more agile than any one of us and much more athletic. So, and he knew how to play basketball. And so that's when we were starting to, rub shoulders, and he'd go, "That's it. That's all you have." I went, "Wait, whoa, what? Really? Okay." and I knew that, out of all due respect for him and everybody else in the band, we just had to be careful. But no, it was just so great. It never felt like work. It was always just such a great experience. And at the time, I'll speak for myself, but I just didn't realize like how much of an impact this would make on me for the rest of my life. But then I learned through his ability to never really bring anybody down. It was all a matter of being able to keep up with what he was doing, what he needed. It was Prince. It was his band, his music. He was the conductor. It was very obvious as to what we all needed to do to contribute to his ability, not just to be happy, but that success that he saw far greater than any one of us knew where this was going. And so I'm just so grateful for all of that experience. And then that tour was huge. It was a global world front page, everywhere we went, multiple 6-7 nights, every city,